Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, my fellow Chibits. Today, I'm here to bring all of you a shout-out video. It's been a while since I've actually made one of these videos, and I did promise a long time ago that I would make another one when our community got bigger. And I feel like it's long overdue to make a new one, because I feel like it's the perfect time since we have made this community over 100,000 Chibits. I feel like I should probably spread this joy and allow many of you Chibits probably to check out these other content creators that have made some really good things or have helped me along the way. The reason why I'm making this video is because I want to really talk about these certain individuals that have helped me out in some rough times I've had, or helped me out, inspire me to continue on making content, or different things like that. There's individual stories behind each individual person I want to mention, but this is one of the first videos of many I might be making very soon for the 100k Chibit special. There's many ideas, but I feel like it's very fitting if I make this one first. So, right off the bat, let's do the first shout out. Mr. Karate Kid. Mr. Karate Kid was actually the first person that I ever contacted when I was getting into the anime community on YouTube. When I was really getting into making YouTube videos. I remember contacting different, anime reviewers and stuff, seeing their viewpoint of, like, how do you get started, should I worry about copyright, everything. So this is when I was a very big noob at YouTube. I didn't know a variety of things, and that was the time before I dealt with issues of copyright or anything like that, or before, the Chibi community is even well known at all. And even to this day, I don't think it's that well known. But still, the point is that Mr. Karate Kid was the first person that actually answered back to me. After I sent a variety of messages out on YouTube, private messages, he was the first person to answer back. And I remember I asked him about, like, could you give me, like, any advice for, a new YouTuber? Like, could you give me any helping hands here? I remember he was a very swell guy. We met up and started talking on Skype and different things like that, and he gave me some very good advice. He was such a great friend, in fact, that I actually do speak to him every so often. And I just wanted to say, I want to give this shout out to him for actually helping me out getting started on YouTube. So go check out Mr. Karate Kid's channel. He also does anime reviews, anime topics, manga, and stuff like that. It's in the description, and you can check it out. Or with everybody else's name, of course, too, that I want to be doing a shout out as well. So the next person to move on to, Sasuke Drakan. This guy, Sasuke, I have a long history with this guy. I haven't actually spoke to him in a while, but I really respect Sasuke quite a bit after the support he gave me in the past about a year ago. It's something I will never forget, and I'll never forget in my entire life with the support he gave me in my time of need. Sasuke Drakan, I met him alongside of doing YouTube videos. Eventually we communicated, started talking, we made, some videos together, and we eventually formed Annie Divided, which was a weekly podcast group. Eventually things happened to where I just didn't have the time because of weekly reviews and stuff, and I couldn't really, be a part of Annie Divided anymore, but it wasn't because of we just didn't like each other, just I didn't have time. And Sasuke Drakan, he was a person that also did anime reviews, manga reviews, and he was also some form of inspiration for myself to continue, striving to be a YouTuber. And at the time when I was first getting started, I remember we formed a group together, we did Annie Divided, and we started talking here and there. And one thing led to another to where we became really good friends. But then, as you all know, with the, thing that happened about a year and a half ago or so to where I lost my channel, Sasuke Drakan, he was there for me and made a live stream telling people to help me out. And it was, I'm getting emotional. It was a moment that really struck at my heart, just to realize how kind of a person he was. But that moment, in my time of need, where I was desperate, I was sad, and I had so many of you Chibits helping me out, and he also made these videos, and I was talking to him when my channel came back. Sasuke, I just want to say, if you're watching this as well, thank you, man. I still want to say thank you. I've said thank you before, but I still want to say thank you again, man. It means a lot. And I really want to dedicate this main section of the video just to give you a shout out, man. Thank you. Thank you, bro. His channel is also in the description if you want to check it out for yourself, Chibits. He's a very good man. He really is. So, the next one to shout out. I would like to do a shout out to Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is actually another fellow YouTuber that is very interested in Tokyo Ghoul. He does a variety of things. He does a lot of seasonal anime such as myself, and he loves doing Tokyo Ghoul almost as much as me. I see his videos constantly when he makes a new Tokyo Ghoul video. It's very fun, and I mean, if you're as, enthused about Tokyo Ghoul as I am, where you love Tokyo Ghoul, you gotta need more Tokyo Ghoul content, he's definitely someone I recommend as well. He's a very good friend. I chat with him often, and I love his content. I mean, if you love, inspirational people that love anime and manga and love Tokyo Ghoul, he's definitely a person I could recommend you to go check out. So go check out Sun Wukong if you're also interested in that. Another person I would like to give a shout out to is Ani Reviews, or one of my actual best friends I talk to quite often. And I play games all the time, whether I play, Ark Survival Evolved, to some Smite. I play a variety of games, even some Halo. And I just wanted to give a shout out to him as well. He also has a YouTube channel, which I'll link in the description. He has his own content. He loves reviewing seinen manga and anime. And, I mean, he's very interested in JoJo and Mushoshi. So if you like Mushoshi and if you like JoJo and stuff, he's also a fellow content reviewer that loves that type of stuff that will review it. He's not as active as he used to be, but I mean, he is planning on doing content. I've talked to him very recently and stuff. He is, going to be doing content when, JoJo starts coming out. He's also going to be reviewing the manga of JoJo. So if you're interested in that type of content, I also recommend you check his channel out. Now, the next person I would do a shout out to would probably be Sawyer7 Mage. This guy, Sawyer. I'll tell you what, man. Sawyer, before I even began YouTube, he was actually one of my main inspirations to really get into it. I mean, I've talked about the stories of why I wanted to talk about anime. I just wanted to make videos talking about anime, express my passion. I've said that quite a bit to a lot of people, and that is the truth. But some of my inspiration that made me want to really turn to YouTube and make videos was actually because of Sawyer. Watching his weekly Naruto, One Piece reviews, it really got me interested in wanting to discuss manga chapters or anime, and he was definitely one of my main points of inspiration when I was actually getting into YouTube, and I just want to give a shout out to him as well, because, I mean, I've talked to him as well in private messages and stuff. He's a very good guy, and he's helped me out in time of need as well. And so, I also want to recommend all of you. I want to bet majority of you know about Sawyer7 Mage, but if you don't, on the off chance you don't, go check him out. He's a very good YouTuber as well. He does content. He does reviews weekly on One Piece and when Naruto is out. He also does certain reviews on Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, stuff like that. And if you're interested in that type of content, please go check him out. He's a very good guy as well. So, I feel like that is about it for the shoutouts. I mean, that's just the main ones. I mean, I also want to do shoutouts to, individual Chibits, but there's so many of you, it would take, like, hours to do. But I just want to say, each individual Chibits, you know who you are. I've talked with a lot of you in the comments below. I've talked to you a lot on Facebook, to Twitter, to in the YouTube comments. I've talked to so many of you, and I've gotten to hear some of your stories, to some of your past, what you're interested in. I've gotten to know a lot of you, and when I see you guys talk in the comments, I instantly just recognize you. And I just want to say, each individual one of you, coming from the heart, I love you all. You've all have made this journey to a 100K and onward quite a blast. And you all have given me passion to continue moving forward, talking about my favorite series, and just having fun. And this is one of the best moments of my entire life I've had in these past year and a half, 2 years. It's definitely one of the best moments. So thank you. Thank you, every individual one of you. Now, to kind of end it off on that note, this is not the last 100K special video I'm going to be doing. I have a couple other plans and stuff to do, but I just wanted to do this one first. Now I'm going to start working on that vlog I'm kind of been a little bit late on, since there's been a lot of anime coming out and stuff. I've been trying to figure out the best days to do the weekly vlog, and it seems like Tuesday might be the best day for it. So yeah, you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.